The Life Journey to Yi. Chapter 18. Behind the Death. Every day, some people are born and some die in this world, but only those happen around us touch us deeply. The death of my paternal grandma led me start to think and perceive death seriously. People toil every day and have all kinds of plans for life. Have you ever stopped and thought about death carefully? This idea itself may get ridicules from some people and may be regarded as being stupid. Death is a taboo topic. People think that death means the end of everything and there is nothing to think about. However, death is not that simple. For animals and plants, when they are life characteristics, they are defined as being alive. However, the definition of death, especially the definition of human death, has gone through a gradual process of recognition. We used to define stopping breathing and cardiac arrest as being dead. As medicine science has deepened people's understanding of life, brain death is defined as death. So, what exactly is death? Both life and death are states of energy existence. The distance between life and death is a turn point of energy flow. From the perspective of life, birth is a kind of accident of death, and death is a necessity of living. From the perspective of energy, life or death does not exist. Only the endless flow of energy does. People's fear for death is essentially about, I am not there, I do not exist. In the higher sense of life, whether I exist is the ultimate standard for life and death. The real death is the demise of the self-consciousness of the Yi-body. If the Yi-body is digested, even if the physical body is still alive, he is actually dead because his physical body is driven by other energy. However, for people whose Yi-body is awakened, after the death of the physical body, the consciousness of I will continue to exist. In order to help people understanding this and to avoid ambiguity, Behind Death introduces the different situations for three categories of people below: the sentient beings with sleeping Yi-bodies, religion believers, and people with awakened Yi-bodies. 1. The sentient beings with sleeping Yi-bodies. It can be said that at the beginning of birth, we are all sentient beings with sleeping Yi-bodies. In the course of life, some people believe in religion and some have their Yi-bodies awakened, resulting in other two categories of people: religion believers and people with awakened Yi-bodies. The sentient beings with sleeping Yi-bodies mentioned here refer to sentient beings who do not believe in any religion and who have not learned Yi. The sentient beings in this category are limited by their 觉识. When their physical bodies die, they will enter the folk customs energy field, such as that of King of Hell that the Chinese believe in. Their Yi-bodies are like leaves blown away by wind. They will demise no matter they go to further reincarnation or participate in energy flow, and I do not exist anymore. 2. Religion believers. Religion is the worldview of its believers, and we respect different worldviews. While alive, religion believers have been assimilated and even digested by the religious energy field. This can be called dead Yi-body. I am dead, although the energy is still there. Although the physical body is alive, it carries out religious will. At the time of the death of the physical body, the energy of the Yi-body is assimilated into the religious energy field. I would die, and that means the real death. As for some of the miracles experienced by religion believers, they exist only in the world of Xiang, in the religious energy field, and they do not mean the universal truth. For example, religion believers say that they have seen God, and the materialists say that they cannot see Him. They are in different energy fields and have different 觉识. They are both right. However, outside their energy fields, none of them may be right. 3. People with awakened e-bodies. For people with awakened e-bodies, death is not the end of everything. The life of the physical body is a process of experience and is just a fragment of the wave of samsara. It cannot blind us, nor can it put an end to our pursuit. People spend the first 30 years making a living and will understand death afterwards. People work hard at young age to have a better life for the physical body. When you get down to awaken the e-body, you are making efforts for the eternity of the e-body, and the efforts have practical value for everyone. People with awakened e-bodies have their own home. When the physical body demises, the e-body will enter Isilu, where the perception of energy by the e-body will also bring us a sense of materiality and realism, same as in the world of the sentient beings. Learn about death while we are alive. Know death and better cherish your life. To understand life and death is to treat life in a better way.